Good morning everyone. Welcome all. How are you today? Are you happy? Okay. What we have learned in the last class? The evaluation of computer. Have you remembered that? Did you all understood? Okay. We are going to learn the generation of computers. There are 5 types of generation of computers. The first one, first generation computers, started in the year 1940 to 1956. The first generation computers were made up of vacuum tubes. They were very expensive, huge and complex. Some of the major drawbacks of first generation computers are: first one, slow in processing, less storage capacity and computing capabilities were limited. The second one, consumed lots of electricity and produced lots of heat. Third one, used machine level language for programming. The last one, they were not so accurate and reliable. There are 4 drawbacks of first generation computers. The examples of first generation computers are ENIAC, UNIVAC, IBM 650, etc. The next one, second generation computers. The second generation computers started in the year 1956 to 1963. Second generation computers used transistors instead of vacuum tubes. Transistors have no filament and require no heating. The programming languages such as COBOL and Fortran were developed during this period. The second generation computers, some of the features are there. The first one, have higher operating speed. Second one, manufacturing cost was very low. Third one, size of the computer got reduced considerably. The last one, the input and output devices were faster. The example of second generation computers, IBM 1401. Third generation computers. The third generation computers started in the year 1964 to 1970, were made up of integrated circuits. What is an integrated circuit? An integrated circuit is a set of electronic circuits on one small flat piece of semiconductor material, that is normally silicon. A single IC has many transistors, resistors and capacitors built on a single thin slice of silicon. Higher level language such as BASIC was developed during the third generation. Some of the features are: the first one, size was greatly reduced and the speed of processing was high. The second one, semiconductor memory devices were used. Third one, they were more accurate and reliable. Fourth one, the mini computers were introduced in this generation. The third generation, the mini computers were introduced. The last one, used high-level language for programming. In third generation, we used high-level language for programming. The examples of third generations are IBM 360, IBM 370, etc. Then fourth generation computers. The fourth generation computers started in the year 1971 to present. The fourth generation computers use large scale integrated circuits called microprocessor. A microprocessor is a computer processor that incorporates the functions of a central processing unit on a single integrated. The large-scale integrated circuits later updated with very large-scale integrated circuits. Due to the development of microprocessor, it is possible to place computer's central processing unit on a single chip and reduce the computer size. The computer that you can see in your school is a fourth generation computer. These computers are called microcomputers or personal computers. The features of fourth generation computers are: first one, used microprocessor as their main switching element. The second one, their size varies from desktop to laptop or palm top. They have very high speed of processing and are accurate, reliable, diligent and versatile. The last one, they have very large storage capacity. The examples of fourth generation computers are IBM PC, Apple, Macintosh, etc. Then what is the IBM PC stands? IBM stands for International Business Machine. The last one, fifth generation computers. The fifth generation computers started in the year 1991 to present. The fifth generation computers use artificial intelligence. What is an artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is the technique with which a machine is able to think and take decisions like human being. Fifth generation computers uses ultra large scale integration chips. In this generation, introduced robot. What is a robot? Robot is a machine that acts or functions like human for a specific purpose. It is made up of thousands of microcomputers or chips and using different computer systems for their control. Robot is mainly used in factories to perform certain jobs traditionally done by human beings. In hotels and restaurants, robots can serve food to the customers. Some robots are used to help housewives in their works. Did you clear? The generations is over. The next topic, classification of computers. On the basis of the configuration and usage, computers are classified into 4 categories. They are microcomputers, mini computers, mainframe computers and supercomputers. There are 4 types of computers. The first one, microcomputers. Microcomputers are usually single user computers like desktops and laptops. They are relatively inexpensive and largely used by small companies, schools and individuals. The next one, mini computer. Mini computer is moderate sized computer used when desktop computer is not powerful enough to do the job. It is used in medium-sized companies or universities. The mini computer is normally attached with a number of terminals so that more than one user can use the computer at a time and they can share data and programs. The next one, mainframe computers. Mainframe computers are large computers with fast processing speed and access to billions of data items. They are used in banks, government organizations, and large corporations, often with many users connected over a wide area network. The last one, supercomputers. Supercomputers are computers with multiple processors built to minimize the distance between points for very fast operation. It is typically used for scientific and engineering applications such as weather forecasting, climate research, oil and gas exploration, etc. Then, on the basis of working computer can be classified into three categories. They are digital computers, analog computers, and hybrid computers. The first one, digital computer. Digital computer is a computer that performs calculations and logical operations with quantities represented as digits, usually in the binary number system. In the digital computer, we use binary number system. A digital computer is an electronic computing machine that uses the binary digits or bits 0 and 1 to represent all forms of information internally in digital form. Personal computers are examples of digital computer. Then analog computer. Analog computer is a computer in which numerical data are represented by measurable physical variables such as electrical voltage, fluid pressure, mechanical motion, etc. Then hybrid computers. Hybrid computers are computers designed to handle both analog and digital data. They are also known as analog digital computers. Hybrid computers exhibit features of both analog computers and digital computers. Topic: advantages of computers. The first one, speed. Computer can do a lot of operations within a second. The computer is able to process the data and produce the output in fractions of seconds. A powerful computer is capable of executing about 3 million calculations per second. The second one, accuracy. In spite of its high speed of processing, the computer's accuracy is consistently high enough to avoid any error. The third one, versatility. Computer is versatile. It can do large amount of jobs and can perform different types of jobs at the same time. The next one, storage capacity. The computer has a provision to store large volume of data in the small storage devices, which also help to retrieve the data in an easy way. The last advantage is reduce the manpower. computer has reduced the human effort in every field. A computer can do specific tasks which needs huge amount of manpower. Let us discuss about the lesson summary. Charles Babbage invented the first mechanical computer called differential engine. Mechanical tabulating machine is based on punched cards for input, processing and data storage. This is the first storage device. EDSAC was the first practical stored program electronic computer. First generation computers were made up of vacuum tubes. Second generation computers used transistors instead of vacuum tubes. Third generation computers were made up of integrated circuits. Fourth generation computers use microprocessors. Fifth generation computers use artificial intelligence. Did you clear? Okay, wind up the class. Thank you.